12 Stoic principles that will transform your life immediately. Stoic wisdom. 1. Focus only on what you can control. One of the most powerful Stoic principles is learning to separate what you can control from what you cannot. Most people spend their lives worrying about things outside their influence, other people's opinions, unexpected events, economic conditions, and the mistakes of the past. This constant concern creates anxiety, frustration, and mental exhaustion. The Stoics taught that peace begins when you stop fighting battles you were never meant to win. Instead of focusing on external circumstances, direct your attention toward your thoughts, choices, actions, and attitudes. These are the things that truly belong to you. Every time you focus on what is within your control, you strengthen your confidence and reduce unnecessary stress. You become more productive because your energy is invested where it can actually make a difference. When problems arise, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? If it is, take action. If it is not, learn to release it. This simple habit can dramatically improve your mental clarity and emotional stability. The strongest individuals are not those who control the world around them but those who control themselves. Mastering this principle can transform the way you approach every challenge in life and help you develop a calmer, more focused mindset. 2. Accept reality as it is. Many people suffer because they resist reality. They spend years wishing things had happened differently, replaying painful memories, or becoming angry about circumstances they cannot change. Stoicism teaches that acceptance is not surrender. It is the ability to see reality clearly and respond wisely. Acceptance allows you to stop wasting energy on resistance and start using that energy to move forward. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that events happen according to nature. Whether we like them or not, reality continues to unfold. Complaining does not change facts. Resisting reality only increases suffering. Acceptance helps us understand where we stand so we can make better decisions. It creates clarity, and clarity creates progress. When life presents difficulties, avoid asking why things are happening to you. Instead, ask what you can do with the situation in front of you. This shift changes your entire perspective. Rather than becoming trapped by frustration, you begin looking for solutions. Acceptance empowers growth because it allows you to work with reality rather than against it. The sooner you embrace what is, the sooner you can build something better from it. 3. Practice self-discipline daily. Discipline is one of the foundations of Stoic wisdom. While motivation comes and goes, discipline remains. Motivation depends on feelings, but discipline depends on commitment. The Stoics believe that a person who cannot control themselves will always struggle to control their future. Every meaningful achievement requires consistent effort, especially when that effort feels uncomfortable. Self-discipline means doing what needs to be done regardless of mood. It means keeping promises to yourself, staying focused on your goals, and resisting short-term temptations that interfere with long-term success. Every time you choose responsibility over comfort, you strengthen your character. These small decisions may seem insignificant, but over time they shape the direction of your entire life. The beauty of discipline is that it grows stronger with practice. Each day provides opportunities to improve. Whether it is waking up on time, exercising, reading, or controlling your emotions, every disciplined action builds momentum. Success is rarely the result of one extraordinary effort. More often, it is the result of ordinary actions repeated consistently. A disciplined life creates freedom, confidence, and self-respect. The more you master yourself, the less you become controlled by circumstances. 4. Stop seeking constant approval. Many people live according to the expectations of others. They change their opinions, hide their true selves, and make decisions based on the fear of criticism. Stoicism teaches that this pursuit of approval leads to unhappiness because your sense of worth becomes dependent on people you cannot control. Their opinions change constantly, making your confidence unstable. The Stoics believe that true value comes from character, not popularity. What matters most is whether your actions align with your principles. If you know you are acting with honesty, courage, and integrity, the opinions of others lose much of their power. You no longer need constant validation because your confidence comes from within. Learning to let go of approval seeking is liberating. You become more authentic because you stop performing for an audience. You gain the courage to pursue your own path, even when others disagree. Some people will support you, while others will criticize you. That is a normal part of life. What matters is remaining faithful to your values. When you stop chasing approval, you begin building genuine self-respect. That self-respect creates a level of confidence that external praise can never provide. 5. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Most people view obstacles as interruptions to their plans. Stoics view obstacles as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius taught that the obstacle becomes the path. Every challenge contains the potential to strengthen your character, increase your wisdom, and develop your resilience. Difficulties are not always barriers. Sometimes they are the very things that help us become stronger. Consider the people you admire most. Their strength was not developed during easy times. It was developed through hardship, failure, disappointment, and persistence. Challenges reveal abilities that comfort often hides. They force us to adapt, learn, and grow beyond our current limitations. Every obstacle contains a lesson if you are willing to look for it. The next time you encounter a setback, ask yourself what the situation can teach you. Instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the opportunity for growth. This perspective changes everything. Obstacles no longer appear as punishments but as training grounds for personal development. Life's greatest lessons often arrive in difficult packages. By embracing challenges, you develop the strength needed to handle future opportunities and responsibilities. 6. Remember that time is limited. One of the most powerful Stoic practices is reflecting on the temporary nature of life. While many people avoid thinking about time, the Stoics used this awareness to increase gratitude and focus. They understood that life is precious because it is limited. Every day that passes is a day that can never be recovered. When you remember that your time is finite, your priorities become clearer. Petty arguments lose importance. Meaningless distractions become less appealing. You begin to focus on what truly matters: relationships, growth, contribution, and purpose. Time becomes something to invest wisely rather than something to waste carelessly. Too many people postpone their dreams, delay important conversations, and assume they will always have another chance. Stoicism encourages us to live with urgency, not panic. Use each day intentionally. Make progress toward your goals. Express gratitude to those you care about. Pursue what is meaningful. Time is your most valuable resource because once it is spent, it cannot be replaced. Living with this awareness helps you create a life filled with purpose and significance. 7. Master your reactions. Events do not always determine our happiness. Often, our reactions to events have a greater impact than the events themselves. Two people can face the same challenge and respond completely differently. One becomes overwhelmed while the other remains calm and focused. The difference lies in how they interpret the situation. Stoicism teaches that we have power over our responses. While we cannot control everything that happens, we can control how we react. This ability creates emotional resilience. Instead of reacting impulsively, Stoics pause, reflect, and choose their response carefully. This habit prevents unnecessary conflict and poor decision-making. When something upsetting occurs, create space between the event and your reaction. Take a moment to think before speaking or acting. This pause gives reason the opportunity to guide your behavior. Mastering your reactions does not mean suppressing emotions. It means refusing to be controlled by them. Emotional discipline allows you to maintain clarity during difficult situations. The person who controls their reactions gains a tremendous advantage in life because they remain stable even when circumstances become unpredictable. 8. Value character above wealth. Modern society often measures success through money, status, and possessions. Stoicism offers a different perspective. The Stoics believe that character is far more valuable than external achievements. Wealth can disappear. Status can change overnight. Possessions can be lost. Character remains with you through every circumstance. Your integrity, honesty, courage, and wisdom define who you truly are. These qualities determine how you handle both success and failure. A person with strong character remains grounded during prosperity and resilient during hardship. They do what is right even when no one is watching. Pursuing character does not mean rejecting success. It means ensuring that success is built on a strong foundation. Many people achieve external accomplishments while neglecting their inner development. Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment comes from becoming a better person. Focus on developing virtues that cannot be taken away. Build a life that reflects your values. Character creates lasting respect because it influences every decision you make and every relationship you build. 9. Embrace simplicity. Many people believe happiness lies in acquiring more. More money, more possessions, more recognition, and more achievements. Yet the Stoics understood that endless desire often leads to endless dissatisfaction. The more you depend on external things for happiness, the more vulnerable you become to disappointment. Simplicity offers freedom. It allows you to appreciate what you already have while reducing unnecessary stress. Simplicity does not mean avoiding ambition. It means understanding that happiness is not dependent on constant accumulation. Gratitude becomes easier when you focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Take time to enjoy life's simple pleasures. Meaningful conversations, personal growth, good health, and moments of peace often provide deeper satisfaction than material possessions. When you simplify your priorities, you gain clarity. You spend less time chasing distractions and more time investing in what truly matters. A simple life is not an empty life. It is a focused life. By embracing simplicity, you create space for greater peace, gratitude, and contentment. 10. Learn from everyone. Stoicism encourages lifelong learning. No matter how experienced or knowledgeable you become, there is always more to discover. Every person you encounter can teach you something valuable. Some teach through wisdom and success. Others teach through mistakes and poor choices. Both forms of learning are important. Humility is essential for growth. Pride often convinces people they already know enough. This attitude prevents progress. The Stoics remained students throughout their lives because they understood that wisdom requires continuous learning. Every conversation, challenge, and experience contains lessons worth exploring. Approach life with curiosity. Listen carefully to others. Observe how different people think and behave. Remain open to new ideas while staying grounded in your principles. The more you learn, the more adaptable and capable you become. Knowledge expands your perspective and improves your decision-making. Growth never ends. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop evolving. A curious mind remains strong because it is always seeking improvement. 11. Build inner strength before external success. Many people focus entirely on external goals while neglecting their inner development. They pursue wealth, influence, and recognition without building the mindset required to handle them responsibly. Stoicism teaches that inner strength should come first. Confidence, discipline, resilience, and wisdom create a foundation that supports lasting success. External achievements become more meaningful when they are supported by strong character. Without inner strength, success can create stress and insecurity. With inner strength, even failure becomes manageable because your self-worth is not dependent on outcomes. You remain stable regardless of circumstances. Invest time in developing your mindset. Practice patience during difficulties. Build courage when facing fear. Strengthen your discipline through daily habits. Learn to remain calm under pressure. These qualities prepare you for opportunities that may arise in the future. Inner strength is one of the few assets that cannot be taken away. The stronger you become internally, the more capable you become externally. True success begins from within and expands outward into every area of life. 12. Live according to your values. The final Stoic principle is to live according to your highest values. Many people drift through life reacting to circumstances rather than following a clear purpose. Stoicism encourages intentional living. It asks you to identify the principles that matter most and allow those principles to guide your actions. Your values become a compass during difficult decisions. They help you remain consistent when circumstances change. Whether your values include honesty, courage, discipline, kindness, or wisdom, they provide direction and meaning. A person who lives according to their values experiences greater peace because their actions align with their beliefs. Take time to reflect on the person you want to become. What qualities do you admire? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Once you identify your values, commit to living them daily. Small actions performed consistently create powerful results over time. A meaningful life is not built through random choices. It is built through intentional decisions guided by strong principles. Living according to your values allows you to create a life that is both successful and deeply fulfilling. If you enjoyed these Stoic lessons and want more wisdom that can transform your mindset, strengthen your discipline, and help you build a better life, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Join our growing community of people committed to self-mastery, resilience, and personal growth. Your journey toward a stronger and wiser life starts today.